alongside.
Walka apparently runs track. Is what we saw. Walka has reportedly been shot alongside his TSF artist Sayso P. Sayso passed away immediately, but Sauce is in stable condition. He was running faster than the Flash, even with one bullet in his leg. I've never seen him move so fast. Supposedly he drinks lean and is super slow and moves like a sloth. But when them bullets rang out, he was gone. He literally went so fast I thought my co-host was showing me a clip from the WB show The Flash.
Disrespect.
He was just a smear in the screen. I was like, how many frames per second? Because he was in and out of there.
Horrible. But I mean,
he survived.
Horrible. But if you didn't know, I mean, Sayso P.
All of his artists are lacking. I caught one of his other artists lacking.
Oh, Peso.
Peso. I caught him lacking at the mall.
Oh, the tall Mexican one.
He's not tall.
He's not.
But I could have done him dirty.
I mean, there you have it. But I mean, if you didn't
he
know,
was lacking though, 100%.
If you didn't know, Sayso P. He's I mean, he claims Memphis. He's not originally from Memphis, but he claims Memphis, and he's a alleged
albino.
No, I don't know. He's not albino. He's white. Makes Spanish. So it looks like here, Sayso P, who was an alleged pimp rapper. I mean, if you look at his latest only tip he has on Spotify or anything, it's called game related. All he talks about is whole basically pimping girls. Remember I played you the tape and had like all the girls saying like, oh, I got this much money for you. I got this much money for you.
Yeah, it was 100% pimp music.
Exactly.
And I was like, how did this guy become a pimp? How did Peter Griffin with a beanie with hair become a pimp?
Horrible. But we got Sayso P's last 24 hours in Memphis, along with Sauce Walka. We're gonna let you know exactly what Sauce Walka said and also what happened in the shooting that they just released.
Poppin'.
Well, poppin', man. I know what's going on, man. TSL Memphis shit.
Where we at, though?
And we in Memphis with this shit right now. In the M right now. You know where these rap niggas don't come to. But Sauce nigga gonna be here, man. Sleep here, stay here, man. You know, so as long as we want to, man. You dig what I'm saying? Certified, man. This shit going the fuck on outside right now.
Outside popping this shit, bro.
Hey, popping this shit, man. Normal shit, records, man. You know what I'm talking about? You dig what I'm saying? Head to toe that man. Head to toe, man. I see that boy. I'm on land with that boy. Louis, that boy. Shit going on, man. What the fuck? Sosa boat? Ranks in this bitch?
Come on, man. Shit, it's a normal day in the South Side, baby.
Yeah, normal day in the South Side, P. Go yards everywhere, diamonds everywhere, just bankrolls everywhere, money everywhere, just whatever, everything, shit everywhere. Fuck it. You living with this shit, man. What you talking about? Head to toe them people, man. Got this shit on bankroll, go yards, diamonds, all this shit, man. We having this shit, man. See what the fuck going on.
Holding this shit.
Sauce on it, man.
Still holding those. Forever holding. Putting it gravity unit. G unit.
Sauce shit, man. Head to toe regular, man. Got all.
So man.
That was Sauce Walka.
Yo, Sosa.
Hey,
I'm glad you're okay. R.I.P. Sayso P, man.
R.I.P. Sayso P, man. Salsa Lakem, Salsa Lum. Thank you so much, brother. It means so much.
Careful, huh? You sure? Can you stand up?
Hey, man, my daddy on the phone. That nigga ain't raised no hope. Hey, daddy, how many times your house got shot up? Tell him. Huh? Say it again. Say it loud. 45 shots, nigga, when I was 15 years old. This shit ain't nothing new.
Horrible. You definitely. I don't know why you would.
Why is he flexing so hard when his homie got smoked?
I mean, that's what a lot of people were saying. A lot of people were saying that that Sauce Walka set him up. Sauce Walka had something to do with it because he wasn't grieving the way that everybody wanted him to grieve. But it looks like here, Shooter reportedly stood. This is what Rainwater said at first. Rainwater went on. They
said this wasn't true because we saw the footage, so he didn't get stood over. He took off, like I said. he was a full-on track star.
Yeah, Rainwater was like, "Oh yeah, the shooter shot at Sayso, then stood over, shot at Walka, and stood over Walka, and was like, oh, that's Sauce Walka, and I'm gonna let him go." But then turned out like my co-host just said, nah, that's not exactly what happened. The car pulled up. As soon as the car pulled up, 3 shooters hopped out the car.
And they laid down Sayso P and Sauce Walka took off getting shot in the leg.
I'm still wondering how they get shot. You probably got shot with a ricocheting bullet or something like that. Because
they probably just sprayed Sayso P and he was behind him.
Yeah,
he probably got hit with one of the, or who knows, the shot could have went through Sayso P and then went through Sauce Walka.
Yeah, it definitely could have did that. But I mean, the thing about the whole 200K, I mean, that could definitely happen because, I mean, nobody just runs up on you like that in broad daylight in front of
Nothing.
over nothing in front of the Memphis, where the Memphis Grizzlies play at. I mean, like
The FedEx Forum.
yeah, the FedEx Forum. It don't happen like that. That's crazy. Like the whole little FPG duck situation. Like they're not gonna just run into you and the most
Got
like
killed at the Gucci store.
Exactly.
It happens, man. Unless people are really after you, like you're like an ultimate disser, or you owe people money, they're not gonna take that risk. So the rumors is that he ran off with 200,000 on somebody and hadn't been to the city in a couple years, and then he came back, and it's like they ain't forget. Who knows? This is all legend. I don't know if it's true or not, but 200K is definitely enough for someone to get back like this. If you maybe took like 20 bands, shit. Yeah, I was saying like 20 bands would be enough for someone to try to do you dirty. So I could imagine for 200,000, like if it was like 5 or 10K, maybe send a message but don't off them. But yeah, for 200 bands, they definitely taking you out.
People would shoot at you for stepping on their Jordans. You scuffed somebody Jordans in the club back in the day. It used to be a problem. You remember that?
Yeah.
People, you throw a whole fight in the club. And then that man had
Jordans was like, compared to what people was making, they're super expensive. So it's like, I spent all this money on the shoes and you're just going to destroy them?
Exactly. But I mean,
disrespect them?
So exactly. But like my co-host said, Sayso P, he was in Memphis. He left Memphis. He was in Las Vegas, left Las Vegas. He was in Miami. If you look at Peso page, Peso talks about how like when he first met Sayso, him and Sayso wasn't cool like that until they lived with him in Miami for a few months, and then they started being cool. So once they started being cool, this is just a whole tragic situation. Sauce Walka finally posted about this because right now, till today, he's still in Memphis doing interviews and everything, which is crazy because if I got shot at in some place that I'm not from, I would have been left. I'm getting out of there. But it looks like Sauce Walka don't care. I mean, it looks like here he posted on his page. I mean, it's long as hell. I ain't finna read the whole thing. Y'all can check it out on his page. But he said, words or tears can't explain the loss I feel. Splat, I wish your fat A listened to me and stayed in the room. I told you we could smoke that blunt after security and the rest of our family pull up. Sosa man told you, F, that we wait till we leave and hit the superior first. You always so hard-headed, blood, but I'ma ride with you regardless. We came together, we leave together. Wish you. He definitely didn't leave with him. He left him. That's a lie.
He left him there.
That's a lie right there.
Yeah, there's definitely not no man behind. He left him behind.
He said, wish you just went DR with Shimmy and shot off and skipped this trip to Memphis, but you was excited. I finally agreed to come to Memphis. It's been 4 years since TSF Punch brought you to me. So, I mean, you've been begging somebody to come to Memphis. Imagine that. You a rapper. One of your rappers beg you to come to their home, they place they rap at, and you be like, nah. Then you finally come, and then they get killed. You probably ain't gonna never go to another person's place again. Well,
I mean, that's honestly how it goes. It's crazy how they say, like, when you make it big, you almost gotta leave your city behind because like too many people know you, and then they'll get you. Because it's like, even Chief Keef's best friend, Capo, they hadn't been in Chicago in a couple years, and he went back to visit family by himself, and then like someone ran into him, and they took him out, and it was like he hadn't been there in a couple years, but it's like people still remember, people still have that same beef. Exactly. Especially if you're around your old neighborhood and someone from the wrong side sees you, it still is what it is.
Exactly. You'll never know. I mean, you'll never know when somebody's gonna try to get their get back. It could be somebody that you basically robbed in a dice game in high school. I mean, they'll come back to you. They'll come back and get you like 15, 20 years later. Like when they ready. They're like,
oh, you think you're big time now? Oh, you made all this money? I still remember what you did to me, and it's still on site.
Exactly, and you know how basically he just signed with Sauce Walka and them, so it could have been somebody that was like, oh, you robbed us, now you teaming up with Sauce Walka, now you dropping his tape, now you on, you think you hot-ish now.
They're gonna be hot and then probably diss us? Nah, we put an end to that.
Herpin put an end to that, but
that happened to even Chief Keef's cousin, Blood Money.
What happened to him?
He just signed a Chief Keef was with Interscope, and he got him a meeting and got him a deal with Interscope. He signed like a 3-album deal, and he was celebrating back home, and he got killed at a celebration party because they were barbecuing outside, you know, like people do in their front yard, and someone did a drive-by and shot up the party, and he died.
That's crazy.
And he was literally, that was the last party before he was going to move out of Chicago and move to LA. I mean,
it's great. I mean, when you live in that street life, that's when
you
people
better get out.
Exactly. You better just, I mean, yeah, when you live in that street life, you better not be doing all that extra dirty stuff, you know, like robbing people with the dice game and everything, because it looks like here, I mean,
that was
just
rumor
like
too, right?
Yeah, just like everybody else, Sayso P mama, own mama out here saying that, oh, she's up here like saying Rainwater out here lying. My son would never steal any money like that. He was a good person. He
always had his own money.
He always had his own money. But I'm like, I don't know, Mom. Your son dropped the whole tape talking about how he a pimp and how a bitch got to respect that ism.
So I don't know what you heard about me.
Exactly. So your son isn't all that innocent. He out here doing something.
I hate that.
Yeah, he out what?
No, I hate that when the moms know the type of music or the type of lifestyle that their son makes, and then they make it big, and then they get murked for the lifestyle they're living, and they're like, I don't know why this happened to him. And it's like, you know why this happened to him. That's like, what's his name?
The one we just talked about.
No, Wallo.
Three Moms.
Was it Rollo?
Waldo? Yeah, Rollo and Gilly.
Yeah, Wallo. His son got killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy that killed his son got killed.
Mm-hmm.
So it was funny, or not funny, but you wonder if it's he had something to do with that.
They did. Yeah, Gilly. I think Gilly went on Shannon Sharp, the Shannon Sharp podcast, and said, yeah, he's the one that did it. The one that was like he was a basketball player by like day, and then by night he was a goon, a shooter.
He was a rapper with a Joker mask.
Exactly.
He put out that music video about murking people.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got murked.
Exactly.
So it comes, it goes.
Basically,
when you step into the arena, you better be a gladiator.
Exactly. But y'all commented down below. Do y'all feel like Sauce Walka sacrificed Sayso P?
Nah, he didn't sacrifice them. They were just dumb and got caught lacking. How you gonna be in your city when you got a big target on your back and you're on Instagram Live? It's one thing to take all these videos, but post them like the week after you're there. But they'll be posting them same day, and they're like, "Oh, you're in our city? You hanging out where? We're gonna get up with you."
I mean, they did say the same way they called him was the same way they called Pop Smoke, like Pop Smoke, because when Pop Smoke posted,
accidentally leaked his address.
He leaked his address, showed the thing, and then with this one, he ended up showing the Western Hotel. Like when
and there's only one in Memphis.
It's crazy.
There's literally only one.
And they said he's not the one that did it. Sosa Man did it. And then, I mean, that's crazy because that's how I do it too. Like when I look, when a rapper be like, oh yeah, I'm in this city, and I go to his page and I see like, damn, he say he in like, let's say like a random city, like he in Memphis, but he only posted like one time with him in the studio. You know what I do? I go to his friends list and I look at everybody in his crew, and guess what? 9 out of 10, they posting like crazy. Then you go to his that friend's page. He posted a bunch of times, and he tagged his other homeboy because you know they always tagging for some strange reason.
And you get the friend of a friend of a friend.
Exactly.
That really posting all the stuff.
And then you see everything. Next thing you know, you see the bags. You see the guns. Because I always that one friend that always wanted to show the stuff he did not post.
Show everything. Yeah.
And he got no. And then he's the one that got no emoji on his picture. It's just an egg picture.
What's funny is, and then like you get to like the third or fourth friend down the line, and then they have a private page, and then they actually accept you when you do a friend invite. So then you're really seeing everything, because you're like, oh dang, I'm on shooter number 3's private page.
Exactly.
I'm on top 5 secret spam page.
Next thing you know, they trying to send you Telegram. Download Telegram. He's like, nah, man.
You got Wells Fargo?
oh, yeah, they all do. Oh, my God.
You got Chase?
Shout out G Herbo.
Remember that guy? Have you seen those dogs where they press the buttons?
Which one, yeah?
They like, I want to go outside. And and the one guy had a shiesty on his dog. And the dog pressed the button and goes, you got Chase? And then he pressed the other button, tap in. Tap in. You got Chase.
Man, y'all street dudes need to watch y'all, man. We gonna pray for Sayso P game.
What are you praying for? He already's gone.
Pray for his family.
Pray for his family. There you go.
Sayso P game related. The mixtape was straight. So I mean,
his music wasn't trash. The songs you played me actually was decent. I'm not really into pimp music, but his music was decent. But yeah, you know, you gotta know what's going on. You can't be out here acting foolish and